All I was a
Today's video is sponsored by UT1Buy.com. If you would like to buy a FIFA 15 Ultimate Team accounts preloaded with millions of coins, then make sure you check them out and use the code JarradHD to get 5% off your order.
Nice.
G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to episode number 11 of season 2 of the Arsenal Career Mode series. We kick off today's episode in the transfer window. Borussia Dortmund do put through a £5.5 million offer for our backup left back Kieran Gibbs. I did counter offer £9.5 million, and Dortmund, they're going to go ahead with it. So that gives us a decent amount of money to try bringing in a decent signing this transfer window. Valencia, they come in for Robert Zieler, £16 million for our goalkeeper, the young German middle-aged German goalkeeper, young for a goalkeeper. And if we get rid of him, I want a decent amount of money. My counter offer decided to be £31 million, because that way, if we do get rid of him, we will have enough funds to bring in a similar or even better goalkeeper than Zieler. But Borussia Mönchengladbach want Lucas Podolski. They want to bring him back to Germany, and I am quite sweet with that. £8.5 million in a position where we have a lot of coverage would come in quite handy. Kevin, what the fuck am I talking about? Karim Benzema wants £240,000 of each, and I'm going to give it to him. Round 21 in the Barclays Premier League is going to be at home. It is the North London derby. We are taking on second place Tottenham Hotspur, and we are 6 points behind them. So all 3 points in this matchup would prove to be quite crucial, as it would kind of limit the gap between our two clubs. But this is the lineup we are rocking with. Hopefully it can get the job done over Spurs. Would be quite nice to get a leg up on them this season, but this is the Spurs lineup. Few decent players. They are sitting second position, so they must be doing something right. But anyways, they do kick it off here. Eriksen out to Luis Adriano. The Brazilian running up the line, whips it in to Eriksen. It goes out to Capoue, and a good diving save there from Robert Zieler. Capoue on the ball though, passing it to Luis Adriano to Eriksen. Eriksen looking for an option, decides to go back, takes a strike, and almost sneaks it into the top right-hand corner. Wouldn't have been too happy if that one would have found the spot. But anyways, just before half-time, Mario Götze one-on-one with the keeper, cuts past, but a lovely save there from Hugo Lloris, keeping it at a 0-0 scoreline, unfortunately. But Kyle Walker, the pacey OP beast, getting past Lauren Koscielny, he gets it to Christian Eriksen, who plays it back to Capoue. Luis Adriano, Aaron Lennon misses by a matter of inches. Fortunately for us, it is still a 0-0 scoreline, but Spurs, they have been dominating us. Moussa Dembele playing it to Aaron Lennon. Good save from Zieler and a good clearance there. We have been under enormous amounts of pressure. If we manage to get away with the point in this game, I'll be quite happy. But 87 minutes into it, Aaron Lennon to Christian Eriksen. He takes the strike, and Spurs have scored a go-ahead goal in the 88th minute of this game. That is a kick in the balls. Yes, we did deserve to lose this game. We should have lost by 3 or 4 goals. We have been piss poor, but to lose in the 88th minute, that is so disappointing. Not happy at all about that. And I don't know, lads, something needs to change, because we are not having a good season at all. Maybe this man, Memphis Depay, could be the change. We're going to go in for him. Joel Campbell, we're going into contract, £80,000, 4 years, important first team player. If we can get Memphis Depay, that'll be fantastic. Kieran Gibbs has gone to Borussia Dortmund, £8 million added to the piggy bank. And Valencia, £17 million for Robert Zieler. Not good enough for me, in my honest opinion. I'm going to counter offer once again. We're going to bump it up into the 20 million range, and we are going to ask for £27 million. Valencia, hopefully they do match it. Unfortunately though, Jackson Martinez wants a transfer request. I'm not going to grant it to him, but if some clubs come in for him, I suppose I'll have to be forced to let him go. I don't want to let him go, but since Kieran Gibbs is gone, I want to bring in a backup left back, a cheaper but still decent alternative. And I thought, why not bring Gal Clichy back to Arsenal? He did move to freaking Manchester City, but he is such a great player on FIFA. And I would be quite happy to bring him in as our backup left back. Borussia Dortmund do reply though, £7 million. Sorry, not Borussia Dortmund, Borussia Mönchengladbach. Lucas Podolski, £7 million, and once again I do counter offer, this time £8 million. And another potential backup left back, excuse me, I'm having a shocker today, is Patrick Van Aanholt, £3 million. The next matchup in today's episode, however, is going to be in the third round of the FA Cup. We are travelling to Turf Moor to take on Burnley. Not an easy challenge right off the bat in the FA Cup, but I am still confident that we can defeat Burnley. Danny Ings up front, of course, we have to watch out for him, but this is the lineup we are rocking with. A slightly weaker side than normal, but still better than Burnley's side in my honest opinion. This is our side. Hopefully it can get the job done. That would be quite nice. But Mesut Ozil here, whipping it into Jackson Martinez. He goes out to Jenkinson. The former West Ham man takes the strike, but it is a comfortable save there for Heaton. Pushing on though, 27 minutes into this game, Fernandez on the ball, playing it to Boyd. Boyd, Fernandez, O'Neil. Burnley pushing. Burnley and O'Neil are going to look for an option. Whips it into Vokes, gets cleared out to Wallace. Wallace first time, but a great diving save there from Zila, keeping it at a 0-0 scoreline. 5 minutes later, though, it is going to be Aaron Ramsey looking for an option. Sees Jackson Martinez, plays it to the Colombian that wants to leave. He plays it to Felipe Anderson, and Felipe Anderson gets taken down in the penalty box. The referee awarding a penalty against O'Neil and Burnley, and Joel Campbell, in potentially his final game for Arsenal, slots that one into the bottom right-hand corner, scoring potentially his final goal as an Arsenal player. Would much rather see Memphis Depay in that position, but very nice to see him scoring a goal. Campbell, though, he's going to play it over the top to Jackson Martinez, who brings it down, takes a strike. Felipe Anderson does collect the scraps and put this game beyond doubt. A 2-0 advantage over Burnley in our favour in this FA Cup clash. There's still time. Can we extend our lead? That'd be nice. Felipe Anderson played through a great ball from Ozil. He's going to cut around. One-on-one. He puts the bust the keeper, but O'Neil is able to clear it off the line. Does not matter though. We are moving on into the next round of the FA Cup. A comfortable 2-0 victory against Burnley at Turf Moor. Quite happy with that. And Karim Benzema accepts his mega contract. Rich boy. I saw this thing on Twitter the other day. He's freaking going out with, or having dinner at least, so interpret it how you will, but he's freaking on the tune with Rihanna. Good on you, mate. That is the JarradHD way of going about things. But anyways, we make our newest signing, our first signing in this January transfer window. We are bringing in Memphis Depay from PSV for £12.5 million plus Joel Campbell. And I know a lot of you guys would be like, Jared, mate, that's unrealistic. He's moved to Manchester United in real life. Well, guess what? It's a video game, and a lot of you guys wanted me to sign him, so I meet the demand. The supply and the demand have met. Boom, business studies. But anyways, we're going to go in for Gal Clichy here. Contract negotiations, £70,000, 2 years, and do not specify the player role. And it looks like Lucas Podolski will be on the move. Pushing on though, Sunderland did reject our transfer offer for Patrick Van Aanholt. And since we're looking like getting Clichy, that is all that is going to happen. And we pick up our second signing for today's episode. Gal Clichy, welcome back to Arsenal, my friend. Had a few years at Manchester City, but he is now back at the Emirates. Moved from the Etihad to the Emirates, and it looks like Valencia aren't going to pay that amount of money for Robert Zila, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens with him. But wrapping up today's episode, we are sitting in 6th position, 3 points out of the top 5, and we just need to start going. We need to go on an undefeated run in this second half of the season and try getting close to the top of the table. But anyways, fellas, if you did enjoy today's episode of the Arsenal Career Mode series, make sure you smash the crap out of that like button. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links, as always, are in the description. But most importantly, fellas, it has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.